going on? You don't know, it's about Intrigue Clear. Welcome to another vlog. You don't know, I've been out, missing, disappeared, gone for a minute. But you don't know me, don't forget you guys. I've been getting a lot of messages from persons who have been following the channel, you know, who have subscribers to the channel and like the content that I've been dropping. And them reaching out and say, yo, when we get our next video? Big up my G from over in St. Lucia. You know, you're always checking in, you reach out many times after when I get another video. And a lot of persons from Jamaica as well. So, you don't know, I'm back to give you another episode. You don't know, I'm all about the custom life, all about the custom rides in Jamaica, and you know, many more other cars as well, because you know, my cars are custom rides, so you know, me really resonate with that kind of life they know. So, they don't know, today I'm going to give you a different kind of sauce, a machine that has been making a few waves recently, you see me I say, and have some customization to it that is a first to this point and probably only in Jamaica right now. And we're going to show you how I go and show you the sauce, tell you what the idea behind it, the person behind the car, and you don't know some of the things that you can look forward to and interesting stuff about the car as well. So you don't know, if you're not a subscriber to the channel as yet, hit the subscribe button. You don't know, leave your comments, tell us what you think about this video, give us your feedback, like, share with your friends. Hope you enjoy this one, and you don't know, it's your boy Intrigue Clear. Let's get into this one now. Go. Alright, so we're officially with the lady behind the Mark X that everybody's been talking about, mostly saying that it's not hers. But we're not gonna tell you all about that. I'm gonna let her do all the talking where that is concerned, guys. But you don't know, big up, welcome to another vlog. Jovia, you don't know, we just want to give a formal introduction of yourself, the car you drive, and where you're from.
Hi, my name is Jovia Green. I'm from Prairie in St. Anne. I drive a 2012 Mark X.
Alright, so Mark X, as you know, very popular car. First I want to ask you, why did you choose a Mark X? So that all the car there is. I know you've had many cars before, but you know, tell us a little about your history when it comes to cars.
Well, my dad had a Mark II when I was growing up, and that's where I got my real fascination of choosing the Mark X. I wanted the upgraded version, and when I was looking at cars, the Mark X was the quickest thing that fits my needs.
So in terms of cars, can you tell us some of the cars that you've previously owned before you had the Mark X, and what you think about them, why you ended up just decided that I'm going to go all in when it comes to the Mark X?
Well, I've been through Axios, Titas, Harrier, couple of vehicles, well, I can't remember all of them. Oh, my Demio was one of my favorites, but then the Mark X stopped it.
But you also had Altezza. Altezza. I know you probably forget about that one, but you know, Altezza is a nice car, nice platform as well. What do you think about that one?
I love the Altezza over the years. I got it recently with the Mark X within the same time frame, but accident happened and that's just it. It's no longer in existence.
Alright, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Jovia?
Jovia is a reserved, humble, calm individual. Love to hide behind the scenes, don't like to be up front. So doing this vlog is actually letting the world know who is Jovia is.
Crazy that you said that, behind the scenes, not to be up front. but interestingly, you are the founder behind the crew Team Exclusive. So how do you tie that into being the leader of Team Exclusive, but wanting to be behind the scenes? How does that tie into your personality and the whole group as a whole?
Well, at first, when I started the group, a lot of people didn't know who the leader was. I think it's since about a year now, or probably 2 years now, everybody seemed to find out who the leader of Team Exclusive really is.
And for persons who are wondering, tell us a little bit about Team Exclusive, what it's about, the whole crew itself.
I started Team Exclusive June 18, 2018 at Flatty Society show. I was there and I was looking at all the car crews and I was like, why not start a Mark X group? So while I was at the show, I made a choice. I saw 2 Mark X at the show. There was this guy named Phoenix and Big League. So I decided to approach them. I did, and they gave me a positive feedback, and that's where I decided to go ahead with it.
Tell us, like, when you first got the car, did you plan to just keep it the way it is, or are you had already had in your mind to upgrade it or customize it to what it is now?
When I just got the car, I basically had it. It was just here. Didn't really decide to do anything. Juggernaut was the person who pushed me to try new things on the car. I started doing 1 and 2 little things, and then after a while I decided, you know what, let's go big. When I purchased the car, my boss at the time at Massive, that's Beres, he bought a Mark X with a sunroof. So mine basically came without a sunroof. So when the car came, his own came before mine, and then I wanted to switch. So then someone said to me, "Man, you swap Black Dog for Monkey." And then I said, you know what? Nah, I'll wait. When mine came, it had more features than his own, so I decided to keep mine. So I had it in my head, oh, I needed a sunroof. Played along with it, and then I saw Goose did an installation on a Mark X with a sunroof. So then that start buzzing in my head, yeah, if somebody else do it, I can do it too. So then when I decided to start checking around, I checked Clay. Clay decided to check around, help me check around, and then he was like, why not go Panoramic? And that's where it's all.
I must say that I don't think there's any other Mark X in Jamaica that has a panoramic sunroof. This is the first and probably the only one to this date. Big up to Goose Garage as well for the installation as well. So Jovi, how did you feel about going that step to install a panoramic roof that didn't come for your car? What was your reservation? Were you fully confident in it? And when it was completed, what was your thoughts of it?
Well, I wasn't hesitant. I didn't think about it. I was open-minded. Didn't even care if my car was gonna be messed up. I was willing to take the chance. So I did take the chance. Got the roof shipped from overseas. It came, dropped the car off at Goose. I didn't see when it was being installed. Not that I feared what would happen, but I was very much pleased with the end result.
And since when you took it to Goose Garage to do the panoramic roof, what other stuff that was done? Was it just the roof, or you did some other upgrades to the car? I
did other stuff to the car. I changed the grill. I had the lift installed, the side skirts installed, the rear diffuser installed, the trunk lip installed, and the car was sprayed over.
Nice. And of course, we know that this car has been, a little bit off the radar, in terms of, would you consider your car now a daily driver, or you'd say it's just for certain time of appearances or car shows?
My car is not daily driven. I only take it out of the garage when it's time for car shows.
So what are some of the feedbacks you've been getting in the street since you actually did these upgrades to the car, have it resprayed and all of that?
Well, the feedback has been pretty much good. A lot of people who didn't know I had a Mark X, they were like, wow, didn't know it was yours, it looks good. I've had police officers pull me over. Oh, we just stopped here to tell you that the car looked good. Recently, one pulled me over. He asked, is it your car? So I said no. And when he took the papers, he was like, oh, I was only asking you if it was your car to tell you it looked good.
As you mentioned, asking if it's your car, I've been at car shows, and I've heard many times persons saying, even before you did the upgrades, they were saying that it's not a female's car, it's not a female that drive it. First, what do you say to persons who have that belief, and why do you think that persons quickly say it's not a female driven car?
I guess because my car doesn't have a girly look. I am not a girly girl. I don't like doing the girly things. I try to be different, and I guess because I'm mostly around males, so I tend to like more on the male side and just not the girly type. So I've had females, when I enter best female competitions, they'll be like, oh, it's not her car, our man car. But guess what, it's mine. I bought my car 2016, so no man never bites. I did.
Speaking about that, Mark X is popular for getting that little pep in the steps in terms of the tuning, the pops and bangs, verbal tuning. Have you ventured into that part as well?
Sure, most definitely. I went to Elite Performance in Linstead, Roland, popularly known Roland. I did the level 1 tuning. I removed the speed limit, added the burple, the pops and bangs. I now have 270 horsepower, and it's pretty much faster than before.
Nice. And in terms of, are you pleased with how it's performing now, compared to before? I mean, of course, it would feel like a bit different, but
Yeah.
in terms of the performance, driving it, how does it feel on the road?
It feels very good. I love the fact that it's quick, and that's one of the reasons why I chose the Mark X from day one. I get luxury and I get speed all in one.
Nice. I don't know, of course, when we talk about custom ride as well, most persons normally venture into doing, the engine bay and all that stuff. Tell us a little bit about your own idea and vision where that is concerned.
I did my engine bay probably 4 years ago. GQ, I linked him because I saw it was getting popular, and I came up with the idea of Beep Beep, the Roadrunner. Being that the car is quick and the car just shoots, so the cartoon was the perfect match. So that's where I got that theme from, come up with the whole idea and the whole concept.
Nice. And of course, you don't know, this car has been, taking the car shows for a while. Recently, you've been to several car shows. Tell us some of the trophies that you have won for this car so far.
So far, I've won the best female ride a couple times, and recently I've won the best Mark X. I have second place, the best Mark X also.
Nice, nice, nice. And what do you feel? How do you feel about car competitions, especially taking your car there and competing in car competition? Do you actually feel a sense of belonging as a female when you go up against guys as well? How do you feel when you compete against guys on a male-dominated scene?
Well, it gives me a good feeling to know that I can also compete on their level. Sometimes they may say things that get you down, but I do it for the passion and for the love. I'm not really about competing, trying to be better than anybody else or trying to prove a point. I just do it from my heart.
How do you feel about the Jamaican car scene as to where it has been, where it is now, and where it can be?
The car scene has evolved in so many ways that, I mean, there are so many people that hit me up on IG on a daily basis. They want to know how we do things on our vehicle, where we get stuff from. People are asking me for ideas, asking me to reach out to other people. But in our culture, what I realize on the car scene, we need unity. Unity can bring us a very far way. Instead of fighting each other down and trying to compete and trying to be better than the other person, just help everybody. And then we can be one of the best country right now in the car scene.
And of course, so far, with everything that you've done with this car, is this the final stop? Do you have more stuff you want to do, or are you just taking it easy at the moment?
At the moment, I'm just chilling. Probably next year, I'll be changing my rims. I'll do some little minor things, but nothing huge.
Anything special in the pipeline for you as it relates to your affiliation with the car scene and just being a female out there doing your own thing? Any good fruit that's come from that involvement? Anything that you want to make note of on that basis?
Well, recently I've been chosen to be a brand ambassador for Goon Auto Services in Kingston, and they are also located in Prairie St. Anne. It's a good feeling. When I got the call that I should pick up a package at Knutsford, I got really excited, and it felt really good to know that someone appreciates the work that I've put in on my car. So I'm very grateful for that.
Nice, that's a great one as well. Big up to Goon Auto Services, you don't know it already. And of course, we also know that you host one of the biggest car shows of the year, Whips and Wheels. Tell us a little bit about that venture, that brand, what person can look forward to in the next staging.
Whips on Wheels was my first car show. I've done link-ups before, but Whips on Wheels was a good look. I appreciate all the support that I got for Whips on Wheels. I'm thinking about the second staging sometime in 2023. I'm trying to put a lot of things in the pipeline to make sure it is a success as this one.
What I want to know is what advice you have to other car enthusiasts, both male and female, who want to actually, be a standout person in the game. What advice you have in terms of coming up and getting your car where you need it to be.
Do your research. Don't try to be like everybody else. Don't watch the noise in the market. Just do your thing. Don't get discouraged. People are gonna always talk, and people will always have all sort of stuff to say negatively. Just try to be on top of the negativity and do your best.
Big up, big up. And of course, is there anyone out there you don't know in the car scene, anybody in general that you would like to give a special shout out to, or a special big up, thanks, appreciation to?
Big up to Juggernaut from Street Creds. Big up Street Creds family. Big up TWS. Big up Rev It Up. Big up Team Exclusive family. Without them, I couldn't do all of this that I'm doing. Thank you to all of you guys. Thanks for the support. Big up TWS Vlogs. Like, share, comment. Big up.